Hello, welcome into the PHNX Cardinals halftime show live from the BetMGM Sportsbook at the Great Lawn at State Farm Stadium. Johnny Venerable, Bo Brock, the playmaker, Britton Golden, the Arizona Cardinals. Hold on to your horses. They have a lead. 10-3. Trey McBride, Kyler Murray orchestrate a beautiful 99-yard touchdown drive. Bo, I can't believe what I'm watching. Cardinals very competent. Maybe their most complete first half of football this year.
Yeah, I might need to get some corrective lenses. What team did I just watch? After that brutal performance a week ago, just yards from where we're sitting right now at the BetMGM Sportsbook here at the Great Lawn in State Farm Stadium. What an unbelievable just turn of events for this Arizona Cardinals team. The goal line stand, potentially knocking out the Steelers' starting quarterback in Kenny Pickett. We'll see what his status is. And then for the offense to kind of return the favor with the most impressive drive, at least since Kyler Murray's return. 99 yards, Britton Golden, with just it was just a sweet symphony. I thought from the play calling standpoint to the execution to guys stepping up and making plays, including Michael Carter, your backup running back, and then Kyler Murray making the throws, and then Trey McBride making the big plays, showing that he's the right person to bet on as far as tight end one. I love what I saw from this team at the end of the half.
Oh, for sure. And it is like, it's amazing what happens when you can get your playmakers to football. When you design plays to get the ball in your playmakers' hands and what they can do with it. Trey McBride is literally showing us every week that he is a number one tight end. He deserves that spot, and he's probably deserved it all year, but he's showing it today. Kyler Murray's making the throws he's supposed to make. He's sitting in the pocket. He's getting out of trouble. He's doing well. James Conner, we're feeding the ball to James. Right? You're not seeing a whole bunch of 15, 20-yard runs from James Conner. You're getting 2- and 3-yard runs, but the ball's getting moved forward, which means you have positive plays on first and second down, which gets you in third and manageable. And then when you have guys that make plays like Trey McBride, when you have Michael Carter that looks like he should have been hit 2 yards and he turns into a 15, 20-yard gain, that's what makes your offense tick. That helps the play calling in turn, and now you can find ways to move the ball downfield.
Trey McBride, star in the making, six receptions, 67 yards, 11.2 yards per reception. I think was the star of the first half, but to me, the unsung hero is K1, Kyler Murray. He looked a little bit uneasy. First couple possessions, pressure was in his face. DJ Humphrey's having a tough time at left tackle. Finished the half 9 of 16, just under 100 yards, a touchdown, 94.5 quarterback rating. But it was the definitive throws he made in crunch time against the Steelers with under 2 minutes remaining. More confidence with every possession, with every throw. I thought the play calling by Drew Petzing was much better. Like, the run game isn't much to withhold right now. 14 for 47, 3.4 yards per attempt, but it's keeping the defense honest enough for Kyler Murray to have time to deliver an accurate football. Again, the best players get better with each quarter, and I think Kyler Murray has as much confidence now as he's had since he's returned. Listen, don't force the ball to Hollywood Brown and Rondale Moore if they're not making plays. Take the open receiver, and that's what we're seeing. He took Elijah Higgins, 1 catch for 21 yards. Feed Trey McBride. They can't stop him right now. Back-to-back completions for what should have been a touchdown and then was a touchdown. That shows you the confidence between number 1 and number 85.
That's right, and doing it in a different variety of ways, right?
Yeah.
You got him high pointing the ball, and then you got him right there at the front of the goal line, just muscling defenders, right?
Yeah.
And you loved what you saw. And was Jonathan Gannon right when they said that they're comfortable with this tight end room? Like you said, Higgins, big play on third down.
Yeah.
They didn't face – this team has been so bad on fourth down. They didn't face a fourth down that entire drive because they were able to make plays on that money down, third down, including Higgins, including Michael Carter. It was impressive. I really liked what I saw, and I completely agree with what BG's saying as far as it's not pretty running the football.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's a necessary thing to get yards. 1, 2. James Conner is making plays just to get small chunks of yardage, and it's just setting up this offense to run offense and not be so far behind the sticks. So I really, really like what I've seen from this offense, and then this defense too. It can't go without saying.
Oh, fantastic!
Keeping a bad offense, keeping a bad offense bad.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what Mitchell Trubisky has to offer in the second half potentially. But
hopefully some interceptions and some turnovers.
We can only hope.
Right.
Let's get to some of these super chats. Blake, $20. Thank you so much, Blake, for supporting the channel in that way. K1 is our quarterback. That drive says it all. Need a better left tackle. Draft Marvin Harrison Jr. I think Kyler Murray, I said it on Friday's show, gentlemen. Kyler Murray comes out of Pittsburgh Heinz Stadium today with a dub. I think he's solidified it. I think he's the quarterback of the future for this team, not only because of the draft positioning, but, you get a win of this magnitude in the optics. You always talk about the optics, Britton, of how it looks. Pretty good first half for K1.
Oh, it's a great look for first half. I mean, when you're in Pittsburgh, I don't care how bad a Pittsburgh team is, how bad you are, to get a win in Pittsburgh against a Mike Tomlin run or a coached football team, that is a big win in any aspect, no matter who you are. So I think K1 going in there, showing that he's got the confidence, finding his targets, and making plays today, that's the confidence you want out of QB1.
Can we give some flowers to somebody that hasn't gotten some the last couple weeks?
Are you talking about yourself? I'm sorry.
No, I don't. I'm not going to call for my own flowers. But let's talk about offensive coordinator Drew Petzing. I think what he was able to do, kind of weather the storm early because it didn't look pretty.
Yeah.
But to get and understand, like, hey, your defense just made a big play for you. They just shut down this Pittsburgh Steelers offense at the goal line.
Yep.
And they bent, they didn't break. And you have to at least get some room for you. And I think that when he keeps it simple, right, just create some space, get some positive plays, things tend to trend in the right direction. And then he kind of gets into his bag a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, and it helps when his quarterback plays like the franchise quarterback. And that's what we got today. And I'll give this man some flowers. I did not think this game was going to be particularly close. You not only called it competitive, Cardinals have a lead at halftime. Can they keep a lead? Let's get back to these super chats. Trenton Smith, $4.99. Everyone just needs to chill out with K1. He's learning a new system. Remember Carson Palmer that first year? Absolutely. Almost the same amount of touchdowns to interceptions. My guy BG was around for those glory years. It takes some time, Britton, to get comfortable. He's trying to do it off a torn ACL in the middle of a season.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a new system. It's a new offense. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Right? I don't care how smart you are, whatever it is. It's tough to learn a new system, especially coming in 10 weeks in. Right, you're trying to learn each other. You're trying to see each other, how you function well together, and I think it's starting to show up.
Jeremy, $2. McBeast, 2 touchdowns on that drive. What's a catch in the NFL? Who the F knows? I was about ready to slam my laptop on the floor. You got Gene Scarator making an idiot out of himself, saying absolutely that's a catch, and then of course they reversed it. The Cardinals haven't been a benefactor of one call this year.
Feels like it, right?
But what you do is, in those scenarios of adversity, you go back to your best player, and that's what Trey McBride is. I love that Kyler Murray went directly back to him. We're not going to have the refs steal this game from us like they stole that touchdown. St. Blurry, $20 super chat. Good hell, you guys are fantastic here. Woo! Trey and K1 will be the next big duo. I said to you, this is Travis Kelce, George Kittle-like. Like, I'm not comparing Trey to them long-term, but that's what it felt like, a tight end taking over a game for the Arizona Cardinals. It doesn't happen for this franchise.
It's crazy that we are nearly in 2024 of our football lord, and the Arizona Cardinals are just getting privy to, hey, this tight end position, they can make some plays for you.
Yeah,
we can do it, and having a guy like that not only opens up your playbook, but it just changes the offensive outlook. Having a tight end that can go out there and make that and catch across the middle is insane. Like, you're looking at guys that are making that. You're looking at a Devontae Adams. You're looking at guys like DeAndre Hopkins that make those catches. Not a tight end, so that's huge to have that in the arsenal.
What do you think Pitt's going to do, especially on the defensive side of the football? So impressive up front. Of course, they're pretty rock solid on the outside. How are they going to try to slow down a guy like Trey McBride?
I mean, at this point, you can't really go out and play man coverage because you don't want to go one-on-one with Trey McBride and the linebacker or even the safety. So, I mean, I expect a little bit more zone coverage out there. I know that doesn't, fit Patrick Peterson's mold. He's a big man guy, but the zone coverage, you're going to have to find ways to either put a spy in the middle and just try to control the middle of the field.
Let's hammer through these super chats. You guys are flipping fantastic. Keep that energy for the post-game show. Cam, $1.99. McBride, best tight end in the league right now. I think unquestionably, like today on a Sunday, he's the best tight end in the National Football League. Joel, $4.99. I hope everyone saw James Conner launch Petty Pat P into the stands. I must have missed that. I'll have to go back and check that out. Did anybody see that?
It was a good stiff arm.
Okay, perfect. Oh, it was on the holding penalty. That was BS as well. Milwaukee Braves, $9.99. Ball don't lie. Trey has that fire in his gut. Let's finish strong, boys, like BG said. Keep it simple, stupid, with the ground game, I think.
Just keep it moving.
Ball control.
Keep the ball moving forward.
Cardinals are in a unique position where they have a lead against a team that is really bad offensively.
Yep.
Like, they should play into what Gannon and Nick Roush want to do. AZ Fan, 1998 ball, $5. This defense is putting in the work. It's XFL level personnel, as a lot of people have mentioned, and they're kicking ass and taking names. K1 is our quarterback. Our team is going to be strong. for years to come with great pieces around him. McBride, tight end 1.
Yeah, you're seeing more pressure from the front 7. You're seeing Josh Woods playing better in coverage, getting people on the ground, and you're getting good plays from your leaders on the defensive side of the football. Jalen Thompson, Budda Baker, both getting after the quarterback, getting TFLs, and also leading their team in combined tackles. You're seeing it from their top players on defense when you need it. It's a testament to, I think, Nick Rollis and Jonathan Gannon just getting these guys making the correct calls and putting them in the right spot for success.
I love this one. Blake, $5 super chat. BG, by the way, you were a stud, is a stud when you played for the Cardinals. We could use you a whiteout today in Pittsburgh. You can get on a jet real fast. Michael B, tune up the jet for you.
Yeah, right.
The PJ.
Quick announcement here on the post-game show. After the game is over, we're giving away 2 pieces of premium collectible signage here. How about a signed J.J. Watt jersey, a signed Kyler Murray football? You got to be in attendance. There's still time. Come out for the second half. BetMGM Sportsbook watch party. We got a full house here. I don't know if you know him. Larry Centers, Neil Rackers, hanging out. It's a banner time. Cards have a lead. Subscribe to PHNX Sports here on YouTube. We'll see you on the post-game show.
We all silly like the mayor.